What's up, YouTube? Go ahead and pull out the royal carpet. I mean, tonight you've got to drive your best car. Like, if you have a luxury car, let's drive the luxury car tonight. If you're planning on preparing a dinner or a meal at home, that is a no-no.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest astrologer of them all?
It's you, genuinely divine, genuinely divine, genuinely divine.
I know, I know. Now run along, dears, and tell all of your friends about the fairest astrologer of them all. Don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, YouTube? It is your girl here, Genuinely Divine, coming at you today with a video all about dating a Leo. Today I'm going to be giving you tips on how to date a Leo. Now, when it comes to dating a Leo, you definitely want to be in a good mood most of the time. You know, you want to be a type of person that has high energy, a person that's really fun-loving, basically, because Leo is a fire sign, so they actually tend to have a really good disposition for the most part anyways. So they definitely want to be with someone that kind of like matches their energy. So if you're like a Debbie Downer, you know, you're always in a bad mood or something, then no, like it's not gonna be a really good first date. Leo will probably not be the person that you need to be trying to date, okay? Because they definitely want someone that is going to have some really good energy, you know? So yeah, that's really important if you want to date a Leo or if you are dating a Leo, okay? Another tip that I can give you about dating a Leo is being really ambitious. You know, I feel like this is the reason why Leos are so drawn to Capricorns, or Capricorns are so drawn to Leos, because Capricorns are extremely ambitious and they're really concerned about their career and their status, what they look like into the world, you know, onto the world. So Leos really admire that trait of a Capricorn, because Leos really care about what they look like, but it's usually their physical attributes. But at the same token, in order to afford those wonderful, lovely clothing, you must have what? A career or some type of money backing that up. So you gotta have a career of some sort, right? So yeah, I do feel like being ambitious is going to be very important when it comes to dating a Leo. So on your first date, you definitely need to be talking about some of the things that you do aspire to do in the future, what you're doing now, and how you can benefit Leo's life. Like, maybe you can give your Leo date some pointers on how to be successful or be as successful as you, but don't come off like you're telling them how to be successful. Just be like, you know what, I can help you out because, you know, I'm doing this, or I'm doing this in my company. This will be really, really rewarding and beneficial to the Leo and beneficial to you if you would like to continue dating the Leo, okay? Another really interesting tip is when you're dating a Leo, be ready to pour out all the compliments that you can possibly pour out. Leos are just all about royalty, because where they come from in the spirit world, they are royalty. You know, their ruling symbol is the lion. So, you know, the lion is just like the king, you know, the queen, they're the kings, the queens. So they have to be able to be acknowledged in that way. They like to be acknowledged as royalty. So when you watch movies about the princess or the king or the queen, whenever they step foot onto the ground, they're like throwing rose petals, or they're rolling out the red carpet, or they're doing all these great things so that the king, the queen can know that they are acknowledged as being acknowledged as the potentate, you know, the emperor, the top ruler, the ruler of all in the kingdom. So this is how Leo like to be treated, okay? So if you're going on the first date and you go and pick up your Leo from, especially the guys who are dating a Leo woman, you go to the house to pick her up. She's not gonna be the type to just be like, oh, hold on, I'm earring on, doing this. No, she's gonna be in the back and she's gonna make a grand entrance, and she want you to be like, oh my God, so beautiful. Or she wants to make a statement. So when she come out, she definitely wants you to be like in awe of her beauty, and she wants you to compliment her and tell her just how beautiful she is. She wants to be the most beautiful girl in the world to you. So that's going to be really important, to compliment your Leo at all times, because although they look like they're so well put together, but inside of themselves they can be slightly insecure. So they have to constantly be told how much you love them and how beautiful they are to you. Now, when it comes to the Leo man, of course, they want compliments too, but usually they want compliments on how successful they are. They like compliments on what they look like as well, especially when it comes to their hair. But in all actuality, they're more likely to want to be complimented on what they're doing in life and the direction in which they're going, because Leo man can be a tad bit insecure about their position in life. That is why they gravitate towards Capricorn women a lot of times. I mean, it can go either way, but I do notice that a lot of Leo men do gravitate towards Capricorn women, okay? And this is earth and fire energy that is not compatible. A lot of times, you know, of course, they're not speaking the same language, but of course it can be made to work out, okay? But that's for another video. Yeah, but still, yeah, definitely want to make an entrance. They definitely want to be complimented at all times. So pour out the compliments. Don't just give them compliments because you're watching my video and I'm telling you that Leo love compliments, because Leos rules the heart, okay, and the arteries, but they rule the heart, which means that they're gonna know if you're being sincere or if you're just blurting out some comments, blurting out some compliments, okay? So be genuine. If you feel the need to say that this person, that your Leo woman looks beautiful or your Leo man looks really handsome, and you're holding it back because you're like, I don't want him to think that I'm obsessed with him or her. No, don't feel that way, because they're going to be able to appreciate you constantly complimenting them as long as it is genuine, okay? Another really interesting tip for dating a Leo is allowing them to be free, you know, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, just to be free. They like to be free. So if you guys are dating and you guys have been dating for quite some time, and you're like, you want to like know their every move, you want to know what they're doing, you want to be with them at all times, no, you have to allow them freedom. This is a fire sign. Although this is a fixed fire sign, it is still fire and it does need freedom. Now, fixed signs tend to kind of act similar to one another, like, you know, more earthy, more stable, but in the end, at the end of the day, this is still fire, so they still need to be able to express themselves freely without feeling like they're being confined. So you definitely do not want to try and keep tabs on them. When a Leo is really, really interested in you, they will automatically include you in every aspect of their day, their life, or whatever, okay? You will know when it's really getting serious. You do not have to keep tabs on them, okay? So what I'm gonna do is like, you know, the sun sign is really important and it gives really good information. But you know, when you're talking about compatibility and you're talking about dating someone, you definitely wanna include the moon sign. So I'm not gonna be able to do the whole rundown of each moon individually, but I'm just gonna give you the earth, fire, air, the element of the moon combined with Leo, and give you a little information about how this will work together. The sun is how we see things. The moon is how we feel about things, okay? The sun is what we think about things. The moon is how we feel about it, okay? So let me go ahead and break this down. If your Leo person has a fire moon, they're gonna be explosive, they're gonna be super energetic, so you definitely want to bring your energy game. So if you're not an energizer bunny, then you may feel like you're just a little bit out of place, because they can be extremely energetic, they can be extremely direct in their approach, direct in their speech, so they can be very, very childlike to a sense also, okay? If your Leo has an air moon, they can be very creative. They can be very talkative, you know, just a person who is very idealistic. They may have a lot of things to talk about. Like, you know, you'd be like, why do they talk so much? They just won't be quiet. But they're gonna be very, very idealistic. They're gonna be focused a lot on beauty or things that are more on the shallow side. But this is just, you know, what they want to talk about, you know, and it's going to be very important that you somehow have an interest in it as well, or at least pretend to be interested. But if you're not interested, of course, be real with the Leo, because they will definitely be able to detect that you're not being real with them, okay? So if your Leo person has a water moon, they're gonna be emotional and intuitive. This is gonna be the emotional Leo, the Leo that really enjoys the comforts of home and just being really romantic and just really enjoying you and really wanting a lot of attention from you and just being able to give you that same attention. And you guys can definitely do it privately more than publicly. Like the standard Leo, when you think of Leos, they want this public grand entrance where they can get this attention, but with the water moon, they tend to be a little bit more secluded. So definitely want to, you know, kind of like want to be at home and just be relaxed with you and comfortable with you, okay? If your Leo person has an earth moon, be very, very concerned about the image that they project onto the world, onto others. You know, they're gonna want to be stable, and they're gonna be very, very career status oriented, where they're gonna talk about their career a lot. They probably talk about it the whole date, and you probably don't get to talk about much of anything else. You guys will probably always be talking about the next business adventure that you guys will be able to, you know, do together, and how you guys can achieve success together. So yeah, those are my tips on dating the Leo. So tell me which one like really matched your Leo lover, and how you guys really express yourselves when you're on a first date, or when you're dating, when you're in a relationship, or so forth and so on. And with that being said, you guys, that is all I have for you today. And until the next time, I wish you so much love, peace, and many wonderful blessings. Bye.